Hi everyone, my name is Eric Croft and I'm going to be your TA for this quarter. I live in Metro Detroit and it's a wonderful place. I really love it. I'm excited to share this quarter with you as you guys walk through ABCD and CCD and learn what those mean for you and your place. I've I've loved these concepts as I have engaged with my city and really brought them home. Detroit is such a unique place. A story that comes to mind is I went to a place called Eastern Market, which is downtown. It's just north of the main downtown hub. And as we were driving there off of Gratiot Avenue, Gratiot, it was pretty run down. There were some storefronts boarded up. It was relatively sparse, not abandoned, but it was pretty sparse compared to a typical downtown area. And then you turned onto the road where Eastern Market was, and you slowly begin to see more murals and more people parked along the side of the road. And then by the time you get to Eastern Market, there's just people everywhere. There's a lot of delicious smelling food, farmers markets, storefronts. There's just a lot of culture happening there. And for a city that is often viewed as dangerous or forgotten or kind of falling down, it's a place that's full of life, and there is a lot here. And it's really a good piece to think about when I think about how to develop the city, and that there are a lot of assets, a lot of things that are here. And that's been a wonderful piece for me to remember. As you guys are reflecting on one of your Theology of Place readings, David Leong's Race and Place is a book that I love. And one of the reasons why is he mentions Detroit in it often. And he talks about how his family has ties to it, and there's a lot of things that are negative about it. And he doesn't say it negatively, but he points to these negative pieces in the city. And I love reading that book because it's a piece of hope. And as you guys go through this quarter and you're learning about developing your place, I would encourage you to cling to that hope, because there's going to be a lot of people that they don't really see what you might see. They don't see how your place could be better than it is or different than it is. They may not see a future, or they may not see more than what is currently right in front of them, and that's okay. But I would encourage you to find those areas of hope, those pieces that you do have, because as you look for those, you're actually going to find them. And it often takes people more effort to decide to look for them than to actually find them once they start looking. So as you go through and you learn about these different techniques, I would encourage you to remember hope and remember that things can change and they can shift. As I've taken these pieces from class, ABCD and CCD, into my life, there have been people who are naysayers who don't want to see anything more, but it's also been a consistent reminder that things can get better and that there is good already where I am. It's not limited to some fantasy or something that I have to bring in, but hey, we have something here. God is here and there are assets here. How can we use this to grow rather than trying to manufacture something or bring something in, or we need to get this billionaire to move here or whatever? So remember those things. I would encourage you to focus on hope and focus on knowing that stuff is already happening where you are. And these techniques are all about harnessing that and jumping in to that rather than trying to clamor for something different. I'm very excited to walk this journey with you. It's been a beautiful journey of my own, so I'm excited to join in your journey and for you to be a part of my journey, and that we can learn together. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm grateful for it. Excited to work with you guys this quarter.